Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My flower journal is done and we are going to do a little quick flip through for you. I have done a lot of tutorials when we have made this, so you can go back and look at most of the things in it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. The cover is a soft cover but sturdy, and it's embroidered with sturdy thread for back and the front, so it won't lose any threads. It's an old antique tablecloth that is embroidered that I have used, and a flower textile from a cushion cover, and then I have put these flowers over the threads. This is a hammered lupin that I have watercolored and embroidered and put some marks on it with a marker. I have a little dangle here with antique lace and a piece of wallpaper and a little decoration with mother of pearl in turquoise. Both the front and the back have these pockets that is fold in from the tablecloth that I have used for the cover. And it's textile on the spine and textile on the cover, and most of the pockets are also textile, so it's very well done. This is a little pocket, extra pocket from my eco-dyed paper, and with some gold, and I just put it in so the new owner can do whatever he or she would like with it. We have a lot of embroideries. This is an antique piece that's embroidered on top, and this flips up. And we have textile on the back and some beautiful roses and some writing space. A big pocket from the side, and all my watercolor paintings are original. I don't scan them or print them. I paint them and use them, so these are originals, and also the eco-dyed papers are original. Old antique embroidery and a little stick from the place where I have my caravan in the summer, where we have the long beach to walk and find beautiful woods, driftwoods on. Another little pocket done on handmade paper, and another piece of this driftwood I have found. A lot of my watercolor paintings, and you have seen me paint a lot of those in earlier tutorials. Antique lace, embroidery and watercolor painting. And on this side I have done a little belly band, and I have a little soulful word, and this is actually done on a typewriter from 1913. I will show you a picture of that. And I bought it some days ago, and I thought it was broken, so I was going to take the lettering off and use them as decoration, but it actually worked. So now I need to use it and do some beautiful words and writing to put in the journals. These are digitals, and these are my watercolor paintings. Another big pocket, and these are textile that I have painted on with watercolor and embroidered on top of the paper. Some more embroidery on those. paintings and some eco-dyed paper, textile with more of this hammering, and then I have embroidered and put on a piece of driftwood. A little tuck spot and a little fun piece of textile between the outcut of the paper. And a yellow flower. Yes, a yellow flower in my journal. You haven't seen that so often, but I like sunflowers, at least the one that has a bit more of the brown. So I made one and put it in as a decoration. And this is done on watercolor paper, so it's a bit sturdier, 300 grams. But I thought it could be fun to have a bit of flower like this in the journal. More sticks from the beach, and I have embroidered a bit on that and put on some old lace. A lot of collaged pages and some gold and antique lace, and this is a pocket. More of my watercolor paintings, and this is textile that is collaged with different paper, and this is also a piece of textile and it's embroidered. And we have this cute little tag that I have a tutorial also on my channel. Another of these small side pockets with some calling cards. I have a few of those in this journal. And lace and embroidery on the sides, so you can use it as a pocket if you would like to somewhere in the journal. And this is textile and paper collaged and sewn together. More watercolor paintings and cheesecloth, and this is a big pocket, so behind these flowers you can put something all the way down. So we have a book page. I have a few of those in the journal too, that I have altered with watercolor painting and a little rusty needle. All these eco prints are originals and a bit tactile. You can feel the plants when you touch it, so I have left those mostly plain, so you can feel it and do whatever you would like to with them. Just please don't copy them and use them to sell in other journals. I would like to have these as unique as possible in my journals. So another belly band and a little rose and some more textile that is painted. And also in the middle of all signatures I have textile, so where they are sewn in I have glued textile on top, so everything is sturdy and well made. So textile that is painted and antique embroidery, and then I have sewed it on and also made this little journaling card, also with embroidery and textile. Watercolor painting, antique lace and a little journaling paper. Belly band with embroidery, and behind that some of my watercolor painting on newsprint. Another of these side pockets with a calling card, and this is a piece of wallpaper from my oldest house from 1853. So I have cut off a piece and put on this one, so this is the original. Collage and embroidery. We have these pieces that you put together with your sewing machine. I have a course on this in my Etsy shop. It's not expensive at all, and it's easy to do, so go check that out. Robin Marie Smith is having these in her shop also, and she called them wishing threads, so let's do that. And I have put that down as a belly band, so you can put something under it if you would like to. Another of these painted textile pieces, and a little snippet cluster with a barge from a tree by the lake. I drilled some hole in it and sewed it with threads. Another calling card and painted papers. This is a piece of textile from a cushion cover, the same as on the spine. This. So that's from Dollar Store, and I have cut it in small pieces and using it in my journals. More paintings by me, and a little flower that I have painted and scribbled and then cut out to use as a little talk spot. So you can put something behind it, and I just did put on behind a little paper with flowers to journal on. Another of my painted flowers that I have just fussy cut and put down. A little embossed paper, a stamp on antique book page. This is decoupaged on top of an antique book page, and another of these old calling cards. This is the third time I'm doing this recording. My phone is not with me today, so I'm not sure what I have said and not. You know how it is when you have done the same thing 3 times. So lace and some painted paper. I have left these 2 plain, and I like this saying, my soul is a garden for wildflowers. I am the sky and you are the sun. Beautiful. A little journaling card on old paper and painted textile. And this is also textile that I have painted and embroidered onto the paper. Decoupage, and this is the second layer on a napkin. So this is kind of the ghost print. It's a bit soft and nice, and I often use layer number 2 if there is a print on them. So don't throw those away. Some nice colors, even yellow, see, that's not often. So colorful and nice, and another textile loop-in that I have put down as a belly band. It's done the same way as this one, but with other colors. Ruby and Pearl Exo print, and then I have put on some of these watercolor swatches and decorated with. Original book page with watercolor painting and embroidered textile on top of that. And another of these cute little cards you can write on. belly band from lace and some more of my painting. This is also scribbled rose and an antique piece of lace with some silk behind it. Also did put on a piece of cheesecloth that is pink, in colored pink. Eco dyed paper that I have scribbled on and done some marking. We have a pocket from a book page that opens up like that, and I have put on some labels. And the same on the other side, textile and old book page with some painting on. This one is fun. It's tracing paper on top of textile, so you have this nice sound. It's the flowers printing on the tracing paper, and then you have an old book page behind it, and then textile, so it's 3 layers. A little textile flower on my painting, and a piece of an old Swedish letter just as a writing space. Another textile pocket with roses, and more of these tactile eco-dyed papers. Pocket from that cushion covers, and that's textile too. And these I left plain and just decorated with one of the pieces from the cushion cover. Another little textile pocket, and paper for writing, and a collaged little piece. Two that I have left without decoration. This is painted on old ledger. Digital watercolor painting, and I have done some writing by the stem of this branch. Another piece of this antique embroidery, and some sample stamps. This is a little envelope, and I have put on some modeling paste through this stencil from Tim Holtz. It has a number THS075. THS075. And it's Stampers Anonymous. So you can find those for sure. And I have a little watercolor flowers that is painted on 300 grams paper, so you can use that as a little talk spot. Another pocket from the book pages that is also altered with some more color and labels. And we are in on the third signature. Digital and watercolor painting. We have a pocket that also is painted by me, and a piece of textile. Another pocket with embroidery, and this is some barch from the lake also. It has been in the water and have these soft edges. And then I put on some lace and some eco-dyed textile there. And These are a big pocket, and these are the latest monoprints I did in a recording earlier. And then I have put real dried flowers on top of it and done some embroidery. We have a piece of textile that is eco-dyed, so we have a flower print, a leaf from a flower, and geranium. These are eco-dyed paper that I thought looked like hydrangea, so I made some flowers and kind of outlined them. Another big beautiful pocket that are sewn, embroidered, stamped, collaged, and then sewn on roses and some lace on them. And a piece of textile that is painted. These are digital, and don't ask me at the moment where it is from, because I can't tell you that. And more of my painting. I left that for the new owner to decorate a few pages by herself. Another little tuck spot down here from a textile that is painted with gesso and watercolor, so it's a bit sturdier when you put gesso on it. And another loop-in painting. And some textile painting with blueberries. It's not flowers, but I love them. I make porridge from blueberry. I just cook them real long and then put flare in them and make it as a porridge and eat it with milk. Some painted color swatches and another textile pocket that also is with my painting on it. So I hope you like a lot of watercolor painting, because this is filled with it, and a little textile rose. Another of these monoprints, and this is also a big side pocket, and this is real flowers and real leaves and some embroidered heart. Ruby and Pearl EXO, printed on some eco-dyed paper. Watercolor. A print from my farm from 1816. And then I did a little watercolor painting down here. I think it's a apple blossom or maybe a rose. I'm not sure. You can decide. And the last pocket from the monoprints, and another watercolor painting. And that's the end. So I hope you like this. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, I would really appreciate that. It will help me grow and make more tutorials for you, and I love that. I have a couple of ladies that have reached out and are interested in this one, and I will contact them first and see if they like it. And if not, it will be in my Etsy shop in a day or two, and I have got answered from the ladies, and they have turned it down. Then it will be in my Etsy shop. So I will be back with a new journal, and also with the small journals that we are going to do as a little giveaway. So I will be back really soon again. So thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye from Sweden.